stats this season that really just jump off the page, but Abby 1 through 9. Ball with some pretty good velocity 60s as Mackenzie Clark tries to lay down a bunt. So these batters are going to have to decide, do they want to look for the up?
Clark on a 5-game hit streak as she steps in and takes low and outside. You can see nobody except one on the right side of that infield. She'll try to push it that way, and you cannot. Clark knew exactly what she needed to do there, Madison. You get it past.
Or inside, knowing that she was showing that bunt so early. See if she could get that bunt to go towards the left side of the...
Takes a strike. Her first year starting at second base.
Of that confidence that she has in that position.
That's in the whole left side and through for a base hit. Clark takes a turn but holds right there. Runs, 24 runs driven in. Swings at the first one and bounces it over towards the right.
Aggressive early.
The Duke transfer after playing 4 seasons. It's on the right side, but it'll get into the screen out of play. He has absolutely been an impact grad transfer. 2 batters reached against Elkins. Bunts is in the game on the road. 0-2. Over to third, a big look back, throw to first in time, home not. Chansey got far enough down. 2 outs, runner on third now for Logaleo.
Now would go towards the fake pump, over to first base.
Swing and a tip right back into the glove of Winters. That was really affecting her daily life. It wasn't even softball. And knew about the severe type of pain she was playing through.
In the circle, up at the plate. You just love to see those types of players be healthy, and I think we're seeing a healthy and happy.
Great job by the Clemson staff. You can watch that on Clemson. He was in and day out. Able to sleep at times, as that's rolled under the glove of Moore, and there is the first play and contribute to her.
Surgery, do I not? Can I tough it out? Because she's still able to. That's when she had to do something different.
1-0 is in there to Ella Chansey. Better than she had in 4 months. Pretty telling. Rolled over in the hole to short. Logaleo from her back foot not in time. So first and second for the new freshman shortstop. Coming on a hot streak. Starting to find her own in college softball as she offers and comes up empty.
In that 72-mile-per-hour drop.
Cut on and missed, and there's the drop ball once again. First out. ACC Network and on the ESPN app. Last year, this is just her lifted down the right field line, dunks in for a base hit, and gets away for Jacobson for a second.
That E4 to start off the inning, ultimately.
Wagner, the Oregon Trent Charlotte. Balls and 2 strikes on Wagner. And went chasing. That drop ball has really flummoxed Charlotte. Strikeouts for Cagle, all of them swinging, and now the number 9 hit. 11 with 2 home runs, 5. Sometimes Madison takes a few games under your belt before a freshman. Good news, right? But large bid territory like it was last year. 2-2, a cut and a miss.
And just to see how far this team has since then is pretty incredible.
Abby Vieira chops it over to Hoffler for out. Making history every single year. You mentioned 2021. 2-0 laced into left field by Ariel Oda.
And Coach Rittman said that
Here's one of those impact transfers. Ali Miklish thought program before the year.
To 20, and you know they'd love to see her be able to have some more run production. Come seeing her try to play a little bit of small steps into the box.
Looked at the 1-2, runner on the move, throw. Miklish in the 8-hole, and then just inside, according to home plate.
Catcher Lexi Winters turning to ball though.
Right at short. And there's out number 2 as Wins.
And a win for out number 2.
Are a little bit more confidence, 6 strikeouts, and John Rittman has the opportunity to bring bats as well. Clemson looking the 3-2 right back into the glove of Winters.
Always one of those teams that just seems to be when it comes time for the postseason.
Yeah, there's no doubt about Virginia Tech, Miami, Saturday, Notre Dame, number 4, Wake Forest.
All 5 of those strikeouts today.
1-1 chopped over to second, this time more up to the challenge, and there's out number 2. Was an unearned one back in the second, and it started. And now down 0-2. One coach of Charlotte telling us has fooled everyone for Charlotte, and it fools Vinoy here as well. Only run for the Tigers so far.
Corey Hoffler over on the shortstop side of second base. And here, Mackenzie Clark just been on an absolute start off this at bat.
Payoff is chopped over to short. No shift needed for low. It doesn't go to.
Yeah, those 24 RBI point this year.
Fourth straight batter here against Elkin. Batter on the infield, the call and the catch by Chins
in the circle really step up.
Her first time up. Swings at the first pitch again. This time, luckily for her, it rolls fast. I'm American. First player to ever be.
And she takes advantage of that.
1-1 over to second. Hoffler makes the throw. Runner advances. Her first at bat back in the first. Been up at the plate so far, only one of the finish off a rally. 2-0 up the middle, and it's off of Hoffler's glove into center field. Clark scores easily, and they take the lead here in the third. They gave Jacobson a double season, and Logaleo flies it down the right side, and that is taken for Chansey and Wynn all due up on the RBI double from Caroline Jacobson.
Standpoint too, when you're constantly dealing with that pain. Softball today.
On the inside corner, called strike 3. It's the set. Able to outlast Mississippi State last night. And will be back in action 4 o'clock Eastern, finishing up their series against Virginia.
And it's kind of similar pitching staff.
Pitchers with an ERA over 1. Not a single one. There's the drop ball.
Going to be see the ball higher up in the zone, but she is getting the.
We'll work on it. Maybe get back for and 4 ERAs in the A's. Time in this game, but cannot. Misses low and inside. 2-out walk to Savannah Wynn, and that
extend this inning for the 49ers.
And that's driven in yesterday in their run rule win against Louisville. To be a major part of that, and would John Ridd her by any means. 2-1 is chopped. 1 hop over to Davenport. Charges and throws in time to 3.5 in the books. 2-1 Clemson. She said, not only does it, of course,
but I think that the growth of the sport has really spread.
Something that certainly the athletic department has done at Clemson, but 5 years, say.
It really puts this Charlotte team on the map. Not to mention a couple of wins that they've taken away from people. They're definitely to beat them at their home stadium. Some young players mixed with some veterans. We're seeing Lena Elke.
Those conference games against the likes of South Florida. Stays put and a strike. Does Baumhart stay put here? Yes, she does. So there's the first out. And a rare mistake from Baumhart. And the very next pitch. The out. You've got 2 away, nobody on. Bit comment that John Rittman was from. And the 1-0 is sent out to center field, not deep. Wagner underneath. And there's out number 3.
Miles per hour, so these batters are having to make decisions to
against Clemson's 14 coming into this season. And up the middle for a base hit, Ashley Chastain.
Right past the glove of Aaliyah Logaleo to get the lead.
Drop ball. Winters was the 5th strikeout victim. from the defense for Clemson. Fielding 984 coming into this game, and now the count 3's, and that's how Corey Hoffler reached and
Score.
payoff pitch. Did Winters hold up? Yes, she can in third here with 1 out.
You've just got to do easier said than done going up against Cagle.
So much movement on that drop, basically in the dirt.
A win on.
And now 2-2.
Sports that ball. Have to fight.
3-2. Washington up the middle. Logaleo flips to second, and that's all they'll get. But Vanoy, and if anyone can reach Hoffler against Cagle so far. This is over to first. The tag applied by
Smart play by Madison May to
right.
That 49ers dugout.
0-1 to right. 0-2. The right or what?
Oh,
Here's
absolutely.
In the U.S. Another 1-2. This one's right back to Cagle, and she gets out of it. My 8 errors on the season. Hopefully that's and some insurance as well, as that one's scooped out of the dirt by Winters. Scored, and then an infield hit in the third.
Base. Cassidy Crouppen.
She swings away and belts it long. Mackenzie Clark extends the Clemson lead, and it's
that she brings to the field every single
recruit out of high school, trying to snap up some maybe overlooked players or still playing travel ball down in Florida next day.
Team defensively, but what she's been able to bring as a spark plug in that leadoff position too, I think is something that is so to be able to capitalize on those miscues.
And a walk to Clemson. Tiger fans feeling a lot better after that miss. Brooke Bowling, a couple of bounce outs to second base. Runner on the move, just like last year, another close one. Clem's first save of the year last season. Now 2-1. To Ashley Chastain wants to peer in and year out. 2-1, hammered into left and just past the glove of Wynn. Around third, more in.
And decided to go away.
But this game has a very different. The good news for Charlotte is that, look, down the road, there's a lot of. That one is belted down the right field line. It's fair, and it gets all the way into the corner.
Early in the season, you mentioned, Alex, there's still a lot of.
To Tennessee at the USA. Another tank out to center field, tracked down by Wagner. Just wearing orange. Line drive into left, and that'll make it 7-1. Plate, and at the dish.
Their barrel angles to get on top.
2-run home run, but she hasn't relied on too much. That is driven off the yard. Clemson is your ball game. Has understood that yet, but
Right here in the 5th inning, it busted wide.